Annyeongbos, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something that I think every stay has thought about at least once. What makes each Stray Kids member unique? We know Stray Kids are a powerhouse as a group, but individually, every single member brings something completely different to the table. Whether it's vocals, rap, dance, visuals, or stage presence, they all shine in their own way. And honestly, that's part of the magic that keeps fans coming back. So let's break it down. And I also want you to share your thoughts in the comments, because I know every stay has their own favorite moments that prove just how special each member is. Let's start with the leader, Bangchan. Honestly, I feel like the word leader doesn't even cover what he does. He's not just leading in the traditional sense. He's literally the foundation of Stray Kids. His vocals are technical and emotional at the same time. He can switch from soft, heartfelt delivery to powerful belts that carry a chorus. On top of that, his rap is sharp, confident, and has this clarity that cuts right through the track. And we can't forget, he's also producing so much of their music with 3 or ACHA. That means he's shaping the sound of Stray Kids from the ground up. Think about it, how many K-pop leaders are also hands-on producers, choreographers, and songwriters? Not many. On stage, he has this magnetic energy, like he knows exactly how to draw the audience in. I remember watching one of their concert clips where he just looked out at the crowd, smiled, and suddenly thousands of people felt seen. That's Bangchan. What about you guys? Do you think Stray Kids would have the same vibe without his leadership? Next up is Lee No, the group's dancing gem. I have to say, if you watch Stray Kids' performances closely, Lee No is one of those members who can completely steal your attention just with how he moves. His dance style is so precise, so fluid, and honestly, it feels effortless. Rolling Stone UK even called his performance silky, which is a perfect word for him. What is interesting about Lee No is that he is not just about sharp technique. He dances with emotion, and that's what makes people stop and notice. Vocally, he's super versatile. His falsetto is so clear and delicate, while his rap parts at a sharper edge in songs. And I've got to say, his stage persona is unique. He has this calm charisma, almost like he doesn't even have to try too hard to keep you engaged. Fans always talk about his professionalism, and it really shows. I want to know, what's your favorite Lee No dance moment, because honestly, mine changes every comeback. Now, let's talk about Changbin, the powerhouse rapper. If you've heard a Stray Kids track, you've heard that deep, commanding voice that makes you sit up immediately, and that's Changbin. His rap style is so intense, fast, and controlled. He is one of those rappers who can make a crowd go wild in just a few seconds. A lot of fans on Reddit point out how he often opens Stray Kids songs with that explosive energy, and it sets the entire mood right away. His vocal color is also unique. It's strong, deep, and instantly recognizable. What I personally love about Changbin is that his stage presence matches his rap. He's fierce, he's bold, and yet he never feels one note. He can bring fun energy in one performance, and then absolute ferocity in another. Visual-wise, he has this rugged charisma that stands out. Honestly, if you were at a Stray Kids concert and someone told you to find the guy who looks like he owns the stage, you'd probably point to Changbin. Do you think he's the best hype man in K-pop right now? I'd argue he definitely is, alright? Moving on to Hyunjin. If Changbin is fire, Hyunjin is water. He's expressive, fluid, and full of artistry. His dance isn't just about hitting moves, it's about storytelling. Every gesture, every facial expression has purpose. He balances precision with emotion, and that's what makes him stand out as one of K-pop's most respected performers. Vocally, Hyunjin's tone is smooth and soothing, while his rap has a certain flow that feels natural and stylish. But here's what I find fascinating: he's not just a performer, he's also a creator. With 29 songwriting credits and involvement in choreography, Hyunjin is adding layers to Stray Kids beyond just his visuals. And speaking of visuals, well, we all know he's one of the most talked about visuals in K-pop. He has that model-like aura that instantly grabs attention, but it's never just about looks. When he steps on stage, he becomes the embodiment of the music. Some fans even call him Stray Kids' artistic soul, and I honestly agree with that. What do you guys think? Is Hyunjin more captivating as a dancer, a visual, or a creator? Then we've got Han, who I like to call the musical chameleon. This guy can do everything. Rap, he's one of the fastest in Korea. But it's not just about speed, his delivery is clear, melodic, and full of personality. Vocals, warm, smooth, and surprisingly powerful. He's one of those idols whose singing has only gotten better and better with each comeback. On top of that, he's a key member of 3 Racha, meaning his songwriting and producing skills are part of what makes Stray Kids' music so distinctive. What's even cooler is that, while he's not technically in the dance line, he still delivers choreography with so much fluidity, an expression that you'd never know. Visual-wise, Han has this mix of charm and intensity that makes him stand out without even trying. A lot of fans call him the ace of 4th gen, and honestly, I can see why. He really is a definition of an all-rounder. Personally, I think Han doesn't get enough credit for how much he shapes Stray Kids' sound. What do you think? Does he deserve more recognition as a producer? Or do you think his rap skills are still his strongest suit? Now, let's talk about Felix, the member whose voice could stop you in your tracks. The first time I heard his deep baritone in a Stray Kids song, I had to double-check that it was really him. His vocal color is so distinctive that it immediately sets Stray Kids apart from other groups. But what people sometimes overlook is that Felix isn't just about the deep voice. His mid-range vocals are actually really melodic and warm, which fans on Reddit often point out. When he sings, it adds this unexpected softness that balances out the group's harder edges. Dance-wise, Felix is part of Dansaraja, and his movements are sharp, controlled, and full of charisma. You'll notice he's great at angles, footwork, and expressions. Everything about his performance feels intentional, and visually, he's striking. His freckles, combined with that warm yet powerful aura, create a contrast that's unforgettable. Personally, I think Felix has one of the most unique identities in K-pop. What do you guys think? Do you prefer his deep-voiced rap parts or his softer singing moments? Next is Seungmin, the smooth vocalist with quiet strength. Seungmin is one of those members who might not always be in the spotlight, but when you pay attention, you realize how much he anchors the group. His voice is clean, bright, and technically strong with excellent breath control. Even while dancing, he maintains stability in his vocals, which is not easy to do. Dance-wise, his moves are steady and confident, complementing the rest of the team's style without ever looking out of place. But what I really admire about Seungmin is his persona. He is often described as a sunshine of the group because he radiates warmth and sincerity, both on stage and off. Fans feel that calm energy, and it makes performances feel more grounded. Honestly, if Stray Kids were a painting, Seungmin would be the brushstroke that ties everything together. Do you agree that he's the most underrated vocalist in 4th gen K-pop? Let me know, because I feel like he deserves way more recognition. And finally, we have IN, the youngest of the group, but don't let that fool you. IN has grown so much since debut. His vocals are dependable, clean, and steadily improving. What I find impressive is how confident he has become. His voice blends beautifully in harmonies, and he is stepping up more in live stages. His dance style is also worth mentioning. Despite being taller, he moves with control and coordination, blending seamlessly into group formations. That's not easy when you're the maknae, but he makes it look natural. Visual-wise, IN has grown into his own aura. He's gone from the cute, youngest member to someone who can stand center stage with confidence and charm. Watching his journey feels rewarding, like you're seeing him evolve in real time. I think a lot of fans see him as a symbol of growth in Stray Kids. Do you guys agree that IN has one of the best glow-ups in K-pop? Before we wrap this up, let's take a look at some fan insights, because honestly, stays always have the best observations. On Reddit, fans highlighted Felix's unique stage presence, how his dance lines and expressions always stand out. For Han, people pointed out how he can add his own flavor to any rap verse, making it instantly recognizable as his. Seungmin got a lot of love too. Fans praised his strong vocals, and how his dance deserves way more compliments than it gets. And for IN, fans noted his incredible control on stage, especially with his long limbs, making him look natural in every performance. Reading these kinds of comments just proves how much each member contributes in their own way. So, what does all this tell us? Stray Kids aren't just a group of talented individuals. They are 8 unique puzzle pieces that fit together perfectly. Bang Chan, the creative leader. Lee No, the dancing gem. Changbin, the rap powerhouse. Hyunjin, the expressive visionary. Han, the musical chameleon. Felix, the deep voice performer. Seungmin, the smooth vocalist, and IN, the rising star. Together, they form a synergy that feels authentic, powerful, and fearless. That's why their music connects with so many people worldwide. Now I want to hear from you. Which member do you think has the most unique quality in Stray Kids? Do you agree with the way I broke it down? Or do you see them in a completely different way? Let's start a discussion in the comments, because I know every stay has their own favorite performance, vocal line, or stage moment that proves just how special each member is. Thank you for watching on Yongbus. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more content like this. Until next time, keep streaming, keep supporting, and as always, stay buzzing.